All right. Good morning, everyone out there. Happy Saturday. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram. Hello, YouTube. Hope everyone is fabulous today. So excited to get everything kicked off today. I hope everyone's doing well. I am so happy to be here. Just going to check on the socials real quick, just making sure everything's all live and rocking here. So thank you for your patience while I hop in here. All right. Looking good. Just one quick second here. All right, looks like Instagram is up. Miss Always Destined for Greatness. Good morning. I see you. Thank you. Thank you for checking in. Lets me know we are ready to rock and roll. Good morning, Strong Island, New York. I hope the weather is faring well there. I know we've had some storms here in the south this morning. So hope your weather is going well. All right. All right, since we are rocking and rolling everywhere, let me get this banner off of here. Hello. Now I can see everyone. It's so exciting. Everyone can see me as well. Let me take this music down real quick. There we go. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the channel today. Miss Tennille, the captain, good morning from Georgia. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in today. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Connie Korbelic Podcast. If this is your first time here, I'm Connie, and I help individuals rise from layoffs, rejection, and invisibility into careers where they are seen, valued, and boldly reinvented. Because your second act deserves to shine louder than your first. Burnout doesn't get the final word. Confusion certainly doesn't get the mic. And together we rise, reinvent, and radiate uniquely, boldly, and with purpose. Today's episode is called Know Thyself, from invisible to empowered in career reinvention. So let's talk about something that nobody teaches when you're navigating career transition. Who you are without the job title, the applause, or the pressure to prove yourself. When the noise quiets and the title fades, who's standing in the mirror? In a world that's constantly telling us who to be, this episode invites you back to the mirror, to the person you were before the job title, the setbacks, the applause, and the silence. So grab a journal, a quiet space. This episode is more about answers. It's about awareness. I always like to start and kind of ground myself in some truth. So reflection isn't just about meditation and manifestation. In fact, the Bible talks about it very vividly. Matthew 10:39 says, "Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it." Psalm 77 echoes, "I commune with my own heart, and my spirit makes diligent search." Reflection is personal confrontation. It's looking at your life and whispering, I'm ready to meet that version of myself that I buried under the titles and roles and expectations. So why do we feel stuck? Because we've internalized invisible struggles, things like job loss, career transitions, perhaps a lack of recognition, or just feeling unseen in a loud, crowded workplace. Perhaps feel of failure, or worse, fear of being forgotten. I've lived it too. I remember my job disappearing overnight more than once. That paycheck was gone, sure. But the sting was more about losing the identity I had wrapped around that role. That pain cracked me open, but that crack let just enough light in. That was when my reinvention began. Not with a new resume, but with a hard question, who am I really? If you've been following my podcast, maybe you listened to a previous episode I titled Captain Your Career Path, but you still find yourself asking, what if I don't know my skills? What if I don't know my values? Where do I start? Your journey begins in reflection. So here's 3 free tools that I recommend to every client. Your values, you need to know your core strengths and your personality type. So I'm going to give you 3 places to start in reflection and getting to know yourself on a more deep level. Take the VIA Strengths Assessment that can be found at viacharacter.org. This assessment really reveals what anchors you during storms. It's a great assessment for inner resilience and value identification. If you don't know your values, this is going to tell you who you are. The second one, the core strengths, head to HIGH5 to identify your work-related superpowers. This is an assessment to help you with career focus and skill set identification. So that's HIGH5, like the number 5, test.com. I'll put a few of these up on the screen here for a second so you guys have that. So the first one we talked about was the values, so that you're going to get to know yourself a little bit better on viacharacter.org. You can jump over there, take that assessment, and get to know yourself on a deeper level. That second one I just touched on for the career focus is the HIGH5test.com. Jump in there, identify those skills, and get some insight to your career focus if you feel you need to shift, perhaps, different industries. That'll certainly help you out there. That third one, how would you describe your personality? If you can't describe your personality to someone, there's another test that can help you identify who you are if you don't know yourself that well. And that's okay. It's okay to not know yourself. But that one is going to be 16personalities.com. Here you'll learn how to operate, lead, love, and navigate stress. I hope you guys find those useful. So the next things, these tools don't define who you are, but they help reveal to yourself who you are. You define who you are and how you interact with people around you, whether it's personally, professionally, or when you're networking. And we've talked a lot about that in my prior episodes, but you define your actions and your mindset in each of those circumstances. But when you really know yourself, you show up differently. You negotiate differently. You bounce back from rejection quicker, right? That resilience that's so important. You walk into rooms not begging for a seat, but knowing the value that you bring. You are not a job seeker. You are a solution, a spark, and a unicorn. The world isn't just looking for talent, it's looking for you, the real you. If you want to go deeper, exploring who you are and getting to know thyself even more, explore your work style. And there's several things you can Google to identify your particular work style. Knowing your work style versus other work styles can help you in your productivity personally, professionally, day to day. For my female listeners, research your female archetype. There's several I spoke about in our optimism episode a little bit, but alpha, gamma, delta, there are further insights waiting there about the type of female you are. But anyway, that clarity, knowing yourself gives you so much clarity, and clarity creates confidence. And we know confidence changes everything. It gives you that trust in yourself when you don't feel like you know yourself. So I'm giving you these 3 tests to get to know yourself on a deeper level, recommendations to explore your work style, and help you gain confidence, because it's really the key to reinvention. You are not invisible. You are a unicorn, unrepeatable, resilient, and radiant. And this is where unicorn resilience begins, not with polishing your LinkedIn, but remembering who you are. If this episode spoke to you, DM me the word unicorn. I'll send you early access to an upcoming free masterclass from invisible to empowered, embracing your inner unicorn. And we'll go much deeper on some of the topics I've touched on in our Connie Korbelic podcast. Really, there's so much that you can learn, and I'm excited to be putting this on for everyone. But DM Unicorn, and as soon as everything debuts, I'll get you right on that early access. This masterclass is going to be for those who are ready to rise and radiate with unapologetic clarity. I'm going to pause here for a moment and just jump in and check these socials. Daniil, the captain, confusion doesn't get the mic. Yep. I am Mitch Race. Know thyself. Yeah. Mr. Mitch Race, I caught his podcast this morning and he mentioned know thyself. Always destined for greatness, value, love it, love it. Mr. Mitch Race, you are not a job seeker, you are a spark. Wow, that's good. Yes. Always destined for greatness, confidence is key and unicornly unique. Yes, I love that. Thanks, always destined for greatness. Amazing. Yes, Mr. I am Mitch Race. Indeed, confidence is everything. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to jump over here on Facebook and see what we got going on over there. Everyone checking in. Mr. Mitch Race from Harlem. Mr. Tony Smith, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I love it. I appreciate you guys checking in and wanting to hear what I can share with you. And I hope it all encourages and uplifts you guys. And you're able to take something and apply it to your lives and your situations. Well, thank you so much for spending the day with me, and drop a comment with your biggest takeaway from today's episode, or perhaps share it with someone who might need to hear it to remember who they are. As always, Unicorn, keep shining, keep rising, uniquely, boldly, and with purpose in today's ever-evolving workforce. I'll see you guys next week for episode 15, featuring a special Memorial Day tribute. I hope everyone has a safe and happy Memorial Day as well. That's upcoming. It's crazy to think that May is almost to the end. The year is just flying by. Ever so important that we get to cherish every day and really seize the day, right? That's so important that we're capturing every minute, every second, every hour towards our future selves, growing ourselves and investing in ourselves. All right. Until then, guys, stay radiant, unicorns. Thanks again for tuning in, and comment with your biggest takeaway, like, share, subscribe. I certainly appreciate the love and the support as I share this career reinvention and strategies and finding that inner unicorn that we all are. Thanks again, guys. Much love. I appreciate y'all.